Good morning, Arizona.
Good morning, Arizona.
Good morning, Arizona.
Welcome back, everyone. We are talking about the right portion size to eat for your diet this morning. So we have John Stewart, who's the owner of Sunfair. Thanks for being here, John.
Thank you for having me. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. Sunfair, growing here in the Valley, started out in L.A. You guys are a great business that offers meal delivery.
That's what we do. Yes. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, everything is going well. Yeah.
Very good. What we're talking about, though, today is the right size for your body size and your weight, because it's going to vary.
Right. It's going to vary, and especially with the holiday seasons coming in, everybody's worried about, well, what should they have in the holiday season? And it's not so much about having that bad meal when it comes around that Thanksgiving dinner. You're going to eat whatever you're going to eat.
And you're allowed to every now and then, right?
And you are, absolutely. It's not one meal. It's the problem. It's having consecutive meals that are bad. It's not eating at all is probably the worst thing, where it really slows down your metabolism. So when you do have this big meal, it basically suffocates your metabolism. So, so I brought a couple different portions sizes in that we should have, throughout the rest of our meals. It's that day of the holiday event. It's that week of the holiday event. It's the month. It's the lifestyle that we need to create. And this is kind of a lunch that I brought, or a dinner.
Okay.
And this would be somebody that weighs about 100 to 150 pounds.
Hold it a little higher. There we go. Then we can see the size. So this is for...
Okay, well, let me compare it here. So this would be somebody from like 100 to 150 pounds. And this would be somebody from 200 to 250 pounds.
Okay.
And you can see it's about 2.5 ounces more of salmon that you get, and then about another, ounce of the starchy carbohydrates. And along with that, you both want to have a salad.
Okay. So I can see the difference, definitely, when you put them side by side like that.
So, every time that you eat, you always want to have a little bit of protein, little amounts of your starchy carbohydrates, and then some, vegetables or even some fruit would be how you put the meal together.
You've heard of different diets where they say don't mix the protein with the carbs. You don't like to suggest that.
I don't at all. I think that it's all about practical eating, and it's all about speeding up the metabolism. The most important thing you can do is wake up in the morning and have, a breakfast. Move on from your breakfast, go in to have a lunch. From your lunch, you want to have an afternoon snack, a dinner, an evening snack. And by doing this, it speeds up your metabolism. Metabolism works kind of like a fire does. A fire is going, you throw a little bit of wood on it, keeps it going. If you don't throw wood on it, the fire dies down. If you all of a sudden throw a bunch of wood on it, it suffocates the fire. So if you can kind of look at your metabolism like that, by always just throwing a little bit of food on the fire, it's going to keep it up, it's going to speed the metabolism, allowing you to tap in and burn fat.
So the idea on a Thanksgiving day or any holiday or any party saying, I'm not going to eat all day so I can just eat so much tonight. Not a good thing.
No, it's so wrong. It's like basically your fire's dead, you throw a bunch of food on it, and it does nothing with it. So that
sits in your stomach and absorbs into the fat.
Exactly. That's not what we want.
All right, so we have the portion sizes here.
Right.
Now, what about a salad like this size? Because this looks like it would be for a good, this is a pretty big meal.
This would be somebody from 150 to 200 pounds, this whole layout here.
Okay.
But, what we do for our business is we're able to tailor it to you for whatever you would need. Like, we'd set you up for your portion sizes that you would need. And what's great about our service is you're able to get the food to your house, which is great, but also you get to learn what portion sizes are. Like, for instance, you go to a nutritionist or dietitian, they'll say, hey, you're supposed to have 3 ounces of protein, 1 cup of carbohydrates. Nobody really knows what that is because nobody goes and gets a scale and weighs it. Well, that's what we do, is weigh it and measure it for you. So when you get the food, you're able to visually see what you need.
And you can just eat it. You don't have to measure it.
Exactly. And then after seeing it a couple times, you know what to do. So then when you go to a restaurant, you're able to say, okay, this is the size I need. I've seen it over and over again. So it allows you to really create a lifestyle. And that's where healthy eating comes in healthy.
And if you can have someone doing it for you, all the power to you. John, thank you so much. If you would like to contact Sunfair, sunfair.com is their website, but we have all the information as well on our website and on our hotline. So thank you very much for coming in.